there, it's Tanya from 4Girls Jewelry. Today I want to share how I make those cute little leaves. They are pretty strong as a component, and you can make them from your sterling silver wire. It's actually a 24 or 22 gauge you can use, and you can also use thick wire as a base, as thick as you like, because here is no beads that we will use. And those 4 ones that I attached, they can be thin one, only drill hole should go on your 24 or 22 gauge wire, whatever you're using for the project. So let me show you how easy you can make that. So we need the thick wire that I will use. It's a small piece, and let me just see how long it is. That's just leftover. It's 2 inches long. If you want to make longer leaf, you might need a larger, longer piece than that if you want a large leaf. But mine was, you can tell, that's enough for your bale later. See how that's probably will be the same leaf like this. These I use a little bit. I use leftover wires that I have, and that's why they are just different. And I will use 22 gauge that I have already prepped here. We will start it from a middle, almost a middle of the wire. So what I do is make sure, basically I will start it somewhere here so I can leave a little piece for my bale, for my nails, because I wire wrap a lot and my nails are horrible. Okay, what I do is I will make, it doesn't matter how many wraps you have in the center. So I use, I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what we do is we just will build a herringbone stitch as like a normal one. Pretend that this is the beads inside. So wire comes from the top. You can see the wire is sitting right here, right? So I will put the same way, top, so we don't do it under, we do like here, because we want to build it herringbone this way. So we just wrap it once, hold it, wrap it second time. After I do first 2, you have a circle. That's the back, that's the front. And then what I do is I just hold tight and I would build my herringbone stitch around these wires, and you keep building, just hold it. And you don't want to put behind, you want to put them layering so they nicely go attaching to each other like that, layering and layering. And I probably will build it all the way to the end. Let me just quickly go, because I want to show you how we add the beads. Almost there. If you go slow, you can make it perfect, but it's almost perfect as I want. When I am let me see, I almost done, right? Okay, so that will be a small leaf. I think I might, because I have a lot of wire here and I still have a lot of wires left, my 22 gauge wire still. So I will push it a little bit and continue to use the wire. Just make sure when you do this project that you will be able to move all your project up and down. And I think that's perfect. It's much larger than I like it. Okay, one more. Only thing is you have to leave a little wire, like I leave this much. So it is, let's see, I will measure this time. It's like 10 inches. And these 10 inches we needed for creating this part. So first thing, what I will do, I will crank some of the wires here because I want to make this organic shape. You can do 3, 2, 3. I did 3 this time, and I left this side for now. And you hammer it. You use your rubber mallet. Let me quickly hammer it because my block is a little bit further here on the table. But you can do better job than that. Let me just because it's just a little bit. But I like to hammer, and each of my leaves, that's what I hammer with, rubber mallet. So you can see almost like this rim going there. So just nicely hammer this part and this part, and you will have a beautiful rim, look like a leaf. I like that. So now what we do, I have a pieces of wires that I clean them after I use a heat. So any wire that you have, maybe if you don't use your torch, then you can maybe use just a hammer these both. That's what I use for this project. You can maybe use something else, like you can use the wire and just flatten and maybe file the ends. That's also possible, but you need another wire. So what I do is, you can see how this wire sits there. So I will use a little bit, like measure approximately how I want that to be. So I want this to be sitting, I will make a little like organic shape here. That's how I want it to sit. And what I do is, so we have wire here, and we have, this will be for our going around the bale. I will go directly on that wire, extra one that we just attached with our 24 or 22 gauge, and just attach it here. So it will be woven inside, you don't even will notice that. And now it's a part where we put the beads. So let me just use this time maybe a garnet that I have. So we can use a garnet. Okay, so what I do is I will just attach it to that bead to the wire with just one wrap, and you keep building one more. That's why you can use the tiniest beads if you want, because anything that can go on your 24 or 22 gauge, depends what you're working with. So okay, that's my second one. Let me add one more. I like 4, but these, if you use the tiny beads, you might have 7 of them. Play around. You might like using different shape, different size, you know. So I add my, let's see, my last one, the last one bead here. Okay, and I attach like the same way. So what I do is now make sure that it sits how I want, and we definitely will need something like awl or something, a pokey, that we can make a little hole where you attach your wire. Make sure you attach it here and make it hole right there, and you just attach that to the leaf. Okay, and you keep attaching that to the, I would stitch it several times, and then after a stitch I will nicely put it back, this little thing. So it's need more stitching, but just so you know that later I will cut wire here. What I do with this other side, because I wanna make a little brim like this, little curvy part, so you can use your pliers. You can do something like that. If you like more stronger, you can push a little bit, you know, stuff like that. So you can play how you wanted this to sit. It can go even maybe like this way. So you have to just form your leaf. I like how this, you know, after several attempts, like with the pliers, I would crank nicely these guys, you know, and after you nicely shape how you want, you just can go over it and hammer it with your rubber mallet again. And then this part, I go around, and this goes this way, and add a little beautiful touch here. That's why I love torch. Torch is my #1 now in jewelry making, because I can make beautiful touches with that. And that's just round, beautiful round loop. Definitely need to be hammered, and then you can put your large jump ring there, and all I needed just to finish this part. That's it, guys. I think you might enjoy this project. It's really simple, but when it goes in the, like, see, I put wires here closer to the board. This one is going inside. It's all organic, so I think I will just work a little bit more on this one, maybe spreading a little bit side, because you can also do something like that. You can go and push your wires and make this leaf even larger if you wanted to, and then go back and fix it the sides again. It's just one of those ideas that you can be a real artist and play with your project, make it be how you want it to be. But so I think it's better now. So yes, I will just fix that leaf. Beautiful. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this project, and I will see what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching. I'm so blessed I can share a lot of jewelry, a lot of my ideas with you, and always read amazing comments. Love it. I appreciate that. If you can share with your friends, share, just send, because that could be a form of relaxation. Just a few wires and your hands, and very limited amount of tools, because all we needed just these cutters, a rubber mallet, and that's it, and wires. And if you don't have like expensive wires, you can have wires from any local store like a electrical supplier and use that as pieces that you can create art. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. See you Tuesday. Thank you. Bye bye.